Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, and I know, 2 days in a row and she's filming. Oh my god, I can't. Anyway, let's jump right in. Alright, guys, so for today's video, I thought let's bring things back, okay, as far as makeup goes. As you guys know, I'm not a professional, nothing like that. Do I know how to do my makeup? Yes. Can these tips maybe help someone? Maybe. Who knows? So that's why I want to do it, because actually my coworker yesterday asked me, was it yesterday or the day before? She asked me, do you have a video on how to apply your base? And I'm like, well, I have videos of where I apply my base, but I don't think I've ever really broken it down. Sorry, I got like a little hair or something. Probably cat hair. Anyway, I don't think I've ever really broken it down. And, you know, maybe to some people it's like, well, it's just your base. What's there to break down? But when you think about it, there's a lot of people out there who don't know, I guess, the basic stuff when it comes to applying makeup. So I'm going to show you the way I do it. Everybody does theirs differently, so you do you. Of course, we're going to start off. Make sure your skin is prepped. Skin prep. Primer if needed. Now, primer for some people use it, some people don't. I use it. Do you always need it? No, you really don't. It just depends on your skin prep also. So let's go in with a foundation, any foundation you want. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to show you what I'm using because it doesn't matter. Okay, you can either go in with a brush or a sponge. I personally, if I do a brush, I dip into the foundation, and I'll actually just show you guys because why not? So this is my brush. Got my foundation here. I'm gonna just dip into it like that. Have some here, and what you want to start to do, you do not want to swipe, you know, unless you're using one of those like super thin brushes, you know, that's like a paintbrush kind of thing. Then those maybe you would want to, because it's super like, it's like a thin line, those. But these, you don't want to do that. You want to just start patting. Just start patting it in. Just pretend you're doing like a Bob Ross painting, you know. Remember when he would do the trees? It's a happy tree. It's a happy tree. Well, your face is a happy face. You just start dabbing. Just dabbing. Okay. Of course, I always use a full coverage foundation. So that is what I'm using. You can use, like I said, any foundation you want. And you just dab. You never want to brush, because what it'll do is it'll create streaky lines, and you don't want that. So I'll do half of my face with the brush, and I'll do the other half with the sponge, just to show you guys. Just like that, as you can see the difference here. When I say full coverage, it's full coverage, but like I said, you guys can use any foundation you want. The point is the technique. Same with the forehead. We're gonna dab. Just dab. I want to get as close to my brow as I can. Side note, y'all, my brows look good today. I did a pretty good job. Anyway. So, there we go. That's looking good. Try to avoid the under eye because you're going to add concealer to that. Now, when you're doing your nose, depending on the nose you have, everybody's nose is different. Mine obviously has like little dents, you know, so you really want to make sure that you get in there. Of course, you can always dab. What I like to do is just, I do this, and I make sure that I get in there. I don't always do that, but, you know, it definitely does help. all the way up here. Get it in there. Just like that. And take your time. Don't feel like you need to be rushed to do anything. Perfect, just like that. Okay, that is half of the half of the face with the brush. Nothing here. Full coverage right here. Okay, let me see. Let me grab my iPad. Let's bring you guys in close. So that is what it is looking like. And then of course the side without. Okay, I want to keep it so real with you guys. I'm not here to hide nothing. So next we're going to go in with a sponge. Same thing, go into your foundation, grab some. Now the thing with the sponge, the difference between a sponge and a brush is a sponge obviously will soak up some of the product where a brush will not. But anyway, so with this sponge, you're gonna bounce. The same process. Get into those crevices. Really just bounce. Now, because the sponge does soak up more product, you do have to go in more times than you would a brush. For me, it really just depends. Personally, I mean, I change. Some days I'll use a brush, some days I'll use a sponge. I will say though, I feel like a sponge leaves the base smoother than a brush. Maybe one day I'll get a better camera to actually show you guys. Or maybe I'll film it on my phone. I can show you guys what that looks like. Because I'm filming on my iPad right now. But anyway. The same thing, just bounce. No, it's so funny. My mom once told me, she's like, I think you wear too much base. And I'm like, it's not that I wear too much base, it's that it's full coverage. So yeah, it looks like I'm wearing too much, but it's really not. It is actually a pretty thin layer of what I'm using. It just looks like a lot. Okay. And there we go. Now that is the sponge side. Let me grab my phone and I'm gonna film it. You guys will see me film it and I'll insert the footage of what it looks like. So let's see here, hold on. Let me turn up the, okay. Okay. All right, so this is the side with the brush. Looks very nice. And then this is the side with the sponge. Now, personally, I feel like the sponge side looks more smoother, but you guys tell me, what do you think? So that's that. Okay. Haha, I got it. Anyway, so they still have a little extra foundation, so I'm just gonna grab it and I'm just gonna put it everywhere. Honestly, what I like to do after I use a brush, I actually like to go in with a sponge. And I don't add any more product. I just go in and dab my whole face because, like I said, I feel like it creates a smoother base. But if you like how your brush looks, like the application of the brush looks after you've done your base, and you don't have to go in with a sponge. This is all personal preference, completely up to you. Okay, wipe off this foundation. Done. Okay, y'all, so that is the base as far as foundation goes. Okay, it is not hard, it's very easy. Don't overthink it. Just pick up your foundation, pick up your brush, pick up your utensils, and just go for it. If it doesn't work the first time, try again. Sometimes if you feel like you're dabbing and like you see like product come up, it could be your primer, it could be skin prep, it could be, there's a lot of different factors. You just have to keep trying. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of the look like this. Like I said, this was just how to apply the base. The base is foundation. It's a very short video, especially for me. Y'all know me, I like my long form content, but let me go ahead and finish off the rest of the face off camera, and I will be back and show you guys my finished look. All right, y'all, I'm back, and this is the final look. This is what I came up with for today. It's a very simple, easy look. I could do a tutorial if you guys want, but I was thinking, since I just did the whole base, I think maybe tomorrow I'll film the bronzer / contour thing. I think I want to do like a part 1, 2, 3, on how to do each step. They will be short videos, of course, because I'm only focusing on the one technique, but I think I'm gonna do that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Hope it helped. Like I said, I'm not a professional makeup artist. All I know about makeup is what I know. That's really about it. But yeah, hope you guys like it. I have to go do my hair because, oh my gosh, you're looking a mess. But I will see you all probably tomorrow. Bye, guys.